Morning, Americans. Back again. Got a pretty good response yesterday on the videos and stuff I put out. So, hey, we survived the end of the world again. We're survivors. So, get on with it. Today I'm going to start kind of letting you follow along on what we're doing with the VAG here. Today, this wall over here, I don't know if you can see it if the lighting's worth it. It's pretty early in the morning right now. It's woke up at 3:30, couldn't go back to sleep, so I've been out here cleaning up, getting ready to do this. Well, this here, the front wall, you can see that. I'm actually going to tear out, or not tear out, this is all, everything in here has been, I've redone all this. It was all falling down. If you go on my Facebook or whatever page, you can see pictures of this. It was all, the whole ceiling, everything was just falling down, so I tore it all out and put new paneling, plywood. It's actually an underlayment, man. I picked this stuff up for pretty smoky deal, about $12 or $13 a sheet. I really want to use, would prefer to use the recycling, you know, reclaimed is what I prefer to use, and that's what all the barn wood obviously is, and the cedar and stuff down here is all reclaimed. This side here is birch, and I made a score on it. I got it for $13 a sheet, and picked up enough to do the whole living room. And then I was redoing another camp trailer that I fixed up and sold, and ended up using the birch. So then when I went back to get some more of it for that price, it was up to $30. I couldn't find it. So I mean, you don't really notice because I broke it up enough with the with the stripe going down the center with the knots, and the knots over here, it actually kind of all blends together. Anyway, back to the front wall here today. The plan is, because I'm gonna build a wall unit in here using the barn wood and maybe a little bit of the cedar. I'm kind of getting low on the cedar. Been watching Craigslist and calling around a few people I know that, you know, deal on the reclaimed and stuff. See if I can find any more of the cedar, because I'd like to use a little bit more of it. But plan is today is I'm actually going to build a 3-tier. I'm going to finish up these shelves. These are just tacked on here just to get a you know, kind of an idea where we're going. We got our pattern down there that I made for this bend. It's been a pretty trick deal doing all these bends and curves and stuff. It's kind of a different thing that I hadn't done before. So anyway, so I'm going to build a 3-tier. I'm going to build a tier. I don't know if this lighting is really messing with everything. I'm going to build a 3-tier. I think I'm going to go across here, and then I'm going to raise up. So I'm going to have a shelf here, and two lower, a shelf on this side and a shelf on this side. It'll be a little bit lower, which will add some depth and stuff. I got Kevin D coming in. Yes, may I help you? Hold on, I'll be there. So, must be breakfast time or something. Anyway, that's the plan for the day. You threw me off now, my whole concentration. So I'm going to work on this shelf, and then after I get it going, I'll try to bring the camera back in here and show the progress and everything of it. This camera only does 6 minutes or something, so I can't film the whole thing of how to or anything like that. But alright, I'll check back in after we get her going. Oh, and then Kitty just got back from Home Depot, so she got her another quart of the brown for the bathroom wall, so hopefully we'll get that painted up today. That's some light brown or something. And then that, of course, the back wall, yesterday I wanted to get painted. We didn't end up getting nothing. Ended up sitting around the fire BSing. That was fun. Nice to see old Red. Jim Border came by, and so it was nice to do a little visiting. Alright, we'll check back in after a while. Hello, Americans. I'm back. Ended up getting part of the shelf done, I ended up having to pull off and I'll get an auction load ready for right after Christmas. Got to make them greenbacks. So I had to pull off of this and go through a bunch of junk and get ready to take a load to the auction for next week. And then Miss Kitty this morning, because I had to take a nap after getting up at 3:32. So, but Miss Kitty ended up painting this wall with tan or brown. I don't know if that light is that good, but this color I like. It's pretty cool. Gonna do some a little bit of sanding, a few runs and touch-ups and stuff like that. And then I think she was saying, I don't know what she was saying, she's going to paint. And then she's telling me she's going to paint, she's going to paint the inside of the closet this color. I like this color, this tan, brown, whatever color it is. And then she was talking about, this window, the window in here, because can't see it, but she's been talking about doing these other windows with well, it's a dark green, kind of a dark sage green. It looked pretty good, but this one, to make it blend in, she's saying she's going to do it with that tan because it's kind of the color of the barnwood. Anyway, it's not too I've got a stick there, but that's just a shadow. Nothing too elaborate stuff. Really, what I'm wanting to do is get I'll get all basic, basic everything that we need, and really just kind of leave it a blank canvas in here, so that once we, start moving in, get the floors done, and really get everything done, and start moving in, then, if I need a shelf here, I can put a shelf here. If I need a, some kind of twig bracket or copper bracket or whatever. And then here, where the this little stove I ain't even using on it, I just got it in here. It was actually in here when I bought the trailer. It's kind of a cool little thing, little oil. But my plan, and I've got friends of mine gave me a real nice camp stove, but it won't fit in here, so I'm going to use that one. I'm probably going to end up using a Moby, and I want to get a little barrel one with a single burner, single burner with the hot plate thing, a little cook type stove. And then the plan is to go with bigger price. I'm sure it'll be spendy, unless I can find some reclaimed. But I'd like to do a hammered copper up for the surround, And then this here, there's actually some really cool. It's outside here, sliding doors that actually slide in the wall, which I pulled out the little pocket door deal that slides in here. So I got to build it in too, and then get some fireproof stuff to put over that, and then put the hammered copper or whatever I come up with there. And then I don't know, probably coming up to here, leave this, make this a key deal or whatever, kind of like that hand carved stone. Show you this pocket door back here. Of course, it's a disaster. See this one here, these cool little track doors and stuff. That's from 1949. But actually, the way that they built this one compared to some of the newer ones that I've remodeled is, this is all steel framed and everything, man. It's awesome, awesomely built. That's what, built like America used to build stuff. Let's see, man. Really, I just wanted to give you a lowdown of that. I plan on finishing the shelf tonight. It's starting to get dark, so I figured I'd film this. I don't know how good it all looks on film. It's all coming together pretty good. It's pretty basic. The bracing here on this one, it's doing in the round thing is, because there's three different angles on this nose. I'm pretty used to framing stuff up and building stuff square. And, that's some Einstein shit, man. That's, numbers and geometry, man. I ain't never been no good at geometry. But, anyway, so I just make a lot of patterns. But it's coming together. I think it'll look pretty good. All right, I guess that'll be all for today. Hope I sleep in later tomorrow, and everybody keeps watching. I'll keep doing them. Have a great night.